Ladies and gentlemen, I finally went on a vacation. Welcome to San Francisco. I quite literally just got into my hotel room here at the Hotel Triton. I'm very excited to be here. I'm very happy to be here. This is an incredible location in the heart of downtown San Francisco. I could not believe that they had some availability, and perfect for me because I wanted to be in this part of town anyway. Originally, we came to San Francisco for my friend Ishmael's wedding. However, he and his bride decided to elope, so we just came anyway, because why not? Instead of having only 2 days to go hang out and do cool stuff, we get to do it for 5 days. So this is a big one, y'all. Check out this room. I love it. I even got my own safe, a luggage rack. They gave me hangers and they gave me an iron and ironing board. I'm so happy about this. Plus, it's one of those finger latches, so you know, you just, oh, I wish the doors in my house did that. And because it's the Hotel Triton. Anybody find that piece right there familiar? At this point now, I gotta get my jackets out so I can steam them up in the morning and get the wrinkles out, get some clothes hung up and ironed so we're ready to go for the week, and then go to bed because it's actually 1:30 in the morning my time. And I'm shot because this is Easter Sunday and I had to serve at my local assembly this morning. So here we are, it's Monday, and I don't have an itinerary for today. I was kind of looking around online in between ironing shirts and making sure I had everything ready for the week, and there are plenty of places here in San Francisco to scratch that haberdashery itch. One of which I'm definitely going to make a journey to go see today, and that is Cable Car. So, I won't deny the style has definitely turned some heads because people have been looking at me funny, but oh well, it's been good so far. So, like, I'm from New York, seeing the indigenous species of pigeon. That is in ethnicity, it's kind of hysterical. But man, it's such a different vibe here compared to what I'm used to back in New York. Everything is old. Everything is of a specific time period. It just looks awesome. But you know, just walk around the city, having a grand old time. Like, this is nice. As I walked about the city, I couldn't help but notice how many high-end brands were in this town. From Cartier to Louis Vuitton to even Breitling. They were scattered all throughout Union Square. While many of them had closed down and moved out of the city, there were still a handful still in operation, and it was cool to see some of these other smaller brands having their own presence and their own foothold still. Unlike in New York, where most of your high-end brands are all on Fifth Avenue, here they're all spread out throughout Union Square in the financial district. But then in all of my wanderings, I finally landed at Car Clothiers, one of the oldest haberdasheries in the city and in the country. With every accessory under the sun and all kinds of clothing you could possibly imagine, this little shop centered right around the edge of the financial district is a gem, and I would highly recommend any classic enthusiast to pay them a visit. So I just wrapped up at Car Clothiers. I gotta say, one of the coolest stores I've ever been into. The gentlemen in there know their stuff, have impeccably good style, and I was able to get my dad a little something. So, big fan of the 8-piece hats. I myself had not a fan of it per se, but you know, I want to help my dad out getting something he likes. I didn't realize how close it was to the Hotel Triton, so it makes it really easy to go back if I want to. It's a windy place out here though. I want to put this in the hotel room. Then I think I'm gonna go find something to eat, because the amount of food smells I smell in this part of town is killing me right now. Y'all remember how I said my wallet's in trouble? This is right next to my hotel. So I came back to the hotel with all of my stuff, swapped out my hat. I accidentally spilled some of the gelato on my tie, so No tie anymore. It is what it is. But just to try something different, I have booked one of the Waymo cars. I'm kind of excited to try it and also terrified because I'm going to be getting into a car with no driver. It is a robot car. And they're all Jaguars here, so it makes it even more interesting. Like, oh, it's a nice car. I don't even know what to say right now. I don't know what to say right now. This is the craziest video. There's no one here.
You can also
and it's about to drive itself to the thrift shop. This is so cool. There's another one there. This is so strange.
These people and remain in the car.
Oh, it's kind of terrifying, but it's so cool at the same time.
So keep your seatbelt fastened, please.
What is going on? Oh my god, I'm in an RC car. I'm just gonna say it. As a kid who grew up with a bike, a street like this would be a dream and a nightmare because, man, it'd be so fun to go fast. Until the brakes stop working. So it's now day 2 of San Francisco, and yesterday was a ton of fun. I did more walking than I think I ever thought I'd ever do in a city. Mostly because the city is extremely walkable. Again, I come from New York City, and walking around, say, Manhattan is such a different experience because most of the time you are walking uphill, but there are sections of San Francisco which are completely flat. So being able to just enjoy a nice leisurely stroll, even in certain parts where I know there are hills and whatnot, it's just, I don't know, the way the city's laid out, you could just go for a leisurely stroll just to do it, and it's fine. It's pretty awesome like that. But that said, we explored a lot of Union Square. We got to go into Mission for a little bit. We got to go a little bit towards the Transgender District and Castro and everything in between. So now we are looking to take on the northern part of the city, all along the coastline, Pier 39, Fisherman's Wharf, that area. So I'm going to film and get ready with me real fast and prepare for my day. The one thing I am very excited for, I'm finally going to a professional baseball game. It's going to be, I think it's Reds versus Giants here at the stadium in San Francisco. I love baseball. Again, I'm a Yankees fan, so I am out of place. But without further ado, let's get dressed. And just like that, we're ready to go. So just enjoyed an incredible meal at Marufuku inside of the, I don't even know how you say the name of that mall, but an incredibly cool place. This is my second time being in that mall, in that little shopping center, and the food smells were so incredible. The aromas, it made me more hungry being there. And I gotta say, that is probably some of the best ramen I've ever had. So kudos to Japantown, y'all. Oh, I could easily spend a night on the town here with some friends, enjoying incredible meals, looking dapper as all get out, and honestly not sticking out. That's the cool part. A little bit earlier, I was in the financial district, just meandering, just looking at stuff, seeing stuff. Found like the San Francisco History Museum, which I thought was cool, and might check that out another day. You know, some of these other little niche things that you just wouldn't find unless you just walked. You know what I mean? In fact, it was on some of these side streets that a guy stopped me and said, "Sir, I love your hat and jacket combo. You look phenomenal." And I was absolutely floored because I was not expecting people to talk to me for most of the trip. You know, people have really kind of kept to themselves cordially, not like rudely, but just kind of, you know, minded their own business. And just having that one guy having that real nice extrovert personality going, "Man, you look great." I was just put a smile on my face immediately. I love it when people appreciate good style, and it makes me happy knowing that San Francisco has not lost that yet.
This wasn't always a tourist.
Oh dear God, that is steep. Oh, the fear of heights.
I wonder if you know, if you live in Tokyo and you see me and you
Wow.
you know you have to go.
I would drift this in a go-kart, not a car.
Crazy.
Holy Lord have mercy. I'm holding the dash because I'm like, oh God. I would hate to be a local.
No.
I would hate to be a local here. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it crazy?
And people walk down here? Oh my goodness.
Actually, I love it. Do it again.
Okay.
No, please don't.
Ooh, can you imagine having your parking spot?
Oh, forget that. I would be driving a moped just because of that.
Crazy, Nick?
So why do they think, yeah, let's put a street here?
I think it's exactly for this reason.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's for
The mental capacity, the gymnastics.
Been here a long time.
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, like
That's wrought iron.
Yeah.
60s, 70s, 20s.
This is a pure indicator that I do need to start buying smaller shirts because that sleeve is huge. I need to roll my sleeves up, it looks like. Well, today is Thursday. It's the last day that I'm here for the full day. And I gotta say, I've greatly enjoyed my time here, spending time with my friends and being able to see the sights and just be able to walk the city and feel like it's predominantly safe is kind of it's a crazy thing for me, especially. But with that said, it's the last day. I just want to relax and chill before the stress of leaving the hotel and then having to figure out what to do for the next 10 hours after that. Because your boy picked a red eye and forgot that, yeah, your hotel checkout time is still noon. Man, this lighting is like noir film. It was a dark and rainy day when they finally came to my door. Let's go. So I'm now currently heading to Mr. Tipple's for their jazz nights. They do live music. I'm very excited for it. I've never been to a jazz club, so knowing this is literally my first time doing this, I'm excited to see what kind of good eats and good vibes we can get today. My taxi cab for the week. See you, buddy. And with that, I'm officially back from my night out. Had an incredible time at Mr. Tipple's Jazz Club. The music, the vibes, everything were incredible. Food is to die for delicious. Anyone that knows me knows that I am a foodie. Even though I am working on losing weight, I allowed myself to cheat a bit on this trip, and tonight was no exception. That was an incredible experience. The quintet that was playing was incredible. They were playing original pieces, which I thought was awesome, and they sounded great. All of them jazz educators, people in the industry, so being able to hear things that are bespoke, made by them, played live, what a privilege. There's just something about being able to dress up as a gentleman and go do a gentlemanly thing, such as going to the custom clothier earlier this week and now enjoying an incredible meal, listening to phenomenal music for 3 hours. Like, oh, what a pinnacle experience. Like, this was amazing. Genuinely, if I ever have the privilege of coming back to San Francisco, I will be going back to Mr. Tipple's, because that food, my goodness, the duck and pork shumai with the shrimp in it, like all of that, killer food. Great price too. The door charge was not bad. But with that said, my trip comes to an end tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be packing up my stuff a little more than it already is and preparing the nice long BART ride from where I'm staying to SFO and praying I get through security without any hiccups or problems, and then we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard known as my own bed and my dog. I miss him dearly. Seeing some Frenchies on this trip just reminded me how much I miss my boy, and yeah, this has been a good time. So with that said, thank you all for watching this vlog, this adventure here in San Francisco, being able to do some of the gentlemanly things as well as hang out with my friends and family and do stuff like the locals do. And I hope to go on another trip soon. We're looking at possibly going to Dallas in October. So here's hoping that that works out. And if it does, hey man, it's going to be a good time. We'll have even more stories to tell. But without further ado, God bless y'all. Thanks for being here for this video, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.